Oh, shit! No intro or anything, just the title screen. I'm so excited! Oh, that caught your attention, didn't it? Hey guys, XBadgerKnight here, and I am a bit on the fence with Metroid Dread at the moment. On one hand, it's one of the greatest Metroid games I've ever played, but there's a lot of problems that I have with it that ultimately drag the whole experience down. If you guys want to know what those experiences are, well, keep watching. And if you enjoy what I have to say, please like, comment, and subscribe. We got 2 more parts to go through before we complete the game, so keep an eye out in your sub boxes for those. Anyway, let's crank the music and get back in. Alright, Samus, what's going on? Okay. And who are you, Chozo man? Shit. The super missiles did nothing! Oh, dude. Yeah, what happened to the suit? Oh. Oh, good. Yeah, Joy-Con drift, by the way. Oh, that's great. It's fantastic. Awesome. Okay. We have missiles. That's weird.
Uploading data.
So, you've accessed a network station. Well done, Samus. I have reviewed your vital signs and video log from the data you uploaded. I've run a full analysis, but I cannot account for why you lost consciousness. My readings indicate dramatic physical changes in you.
Yeah, we got wrecked, Adam.
Whatever caused these changes seems to have stripped you of most abilities. You might call it physical amnesia.
Physical amnesia? Okay. Yeah, we're playing a Metroid game. Every single Metroid game, Samus is like a repeat physical amnesiac then. My god.
That brings me to your assailant. I am checking the Federation database against your video log. It appears to have been a Chozo. The attacker's identity is not yet clear.
Hey, why is it a Chozo, though?
I have determined that you are somewhere within the depths of ZDR. Your top priority should be to return to your ship on the surface. This situation is precarious. Trust your instincts as you navigate upward. This planet appears to consist of multiple areas. Shuttles, elevators, and other modes of transport connect them. Keep an eye out for ways to reach the surface.
Yeah, okay, so this is a nice little subversion of Metroid already that I'm already liking. Like, for like, other Metroid games, it's like, get to the lowest part of the environment and kill the big bad there. Instead, we are escaping the big bad to run away with our tail between our legs, as it were. But again, this is Samus. We'll do that with some amount of dignity.
The ship's location is marked on your global map. Check it for yourself. You may encounter pockets of low temperature. Your Metroid DNA renders you vulnerable to such environments.
Oh.
Spending time in cold areas will be harmful to you.
Okay, yeah, that is weird. we're part Metroid as well. Because fusion happened. God, that's so weird.
There are many such cold areas scattered underground. Do not enter them with your basic power suit.
Huh. But can I enter... Do we need the Varia suit? Do we need the Varia suit? Is the Varia suit in this game?
One final thing. Underground interference is preventing radio transmissions. Check in with me at any network stations you find.
Okay. Alright, Samus, let's go. I've always wondered how, like, you know, story to game, as it were. I know this is funny because we're talking about Metroid. But, like, I've always wondered how Samus regains energy from the power suit. But now, because we're a Metroid, basically speaking, it's a bit more plausible. Like, we're killing things for their energy. I still gotta get used to the controls here. Oh, that's so badass. I love it. A hidden item is there. I see. Okay. If I had to guess. Aha. Ah, missile tank. No magical, no like fanfare or anything either. Just, oh, you got the thing. Oh, shit! Oh my god, this is already happening. Oh man, 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 oh man. Uh-oh. Oh, it's all screwed up too. It's not as clean as the trailer was either. Get out of here. I gotta slide under it? This might want to run, dude. Okay. Fuck. Oh, dude, can we just take people's powers now because we're Metroid? Hold on. To the Omega Cannon. Really? Okay. Omega Blaster Online. The game's expecting a lot of me right now. Not exactly easing me into it. You know, honestly, I'm actually, I don't know how I feel about me being able to defeat the enemies this early. I mean, like, considering what just happened to Samus, giving her a pump and dump cannon isn't great. All the tension seems to have left the room. I mean, okay, we'll just see how the game goes, but that's just how I feel right now. Oh, shit. Now is the time to run, Samus. Oh shit, okay. I gotta shoot that? Oh shit, okay. Now it's chasing me. Samus! Run! Run! Fuck. Slide under, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Go away. Okay. We're good. Good. Made it out. Now there wasn't anything in there that I need to grab, right? Alright, let's keep going. Creepy. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Alright, Adam, tell me what's going on here.
Uploading data.
first enemy you encountered were clearly trying to capture you. They may have been hacked. If so, it's reasonable to assume all enemy will be hostile. E.M.M.I send out a pulse to detect vibrations in the air within a certain range. Essentially, they can hear you.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Upon detecting vibrations, an enemy enters surveillance mode to track their source. Stay out of its line of sight when this happens. Otherwise, the danger to you increases dramatically.
Okay, so they can hear me.
An enemy that has seen you will begin pursuit. Part of the pursuit protocol is to seal the enemy's own exits. You will be trapped inside.
Oh, shit.
To survive, you must leave its range of pursuit. Evade the enemy and it will disengage. This will also unseal the exits. An enemy never leaves its assigned zone. Their control system must permit them to operate only within that range. I estimate a 99% probability of death if an enemy captures you.
Okay, fine. The other 1% is that it's Zelda.
Immune to your current weapons. You lack the unique energy used to defeat the first enemy. Your only option now is to evade capture and find an exit.
Run, basically. Samus! Okay. Dude, it's so, like, smart. Okay, made it out. Not yet. Ah! Okay. I'm like, it's not like, it's, okay. It is a little scary, but that just like, I mean, you could have anything chasing me and it would be kind of scary. I feel better already. There's no like fanfare either, which I think that really helps sell the atmosphere. Ah, shit! Fuck!
There are 6 remaining enemy hunting you. You have no means to confront them. Remember that.
You are helpless, Samus. Deal with it. God damn. Okay. Oh, good. Boss time, right? Oh, no. Oh, good. We're fighting spaghetti rings.
Why take chances? Uh-oh.
Oh shit, it's under me.
What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at?
Shit. We just die already. Alright, come on. Alright, great, good. Okay. I don't want to undercut the mood here, guys, but I'm not entirely sure how I feel about Metroid Dread giving me the means to kill these guys after such a short amount of time. Like, we barely have any upgrades. So this feels very undeserved as far as, you know, my experience with previous Metroid titles goes. Like, this feels like a very, very strange sort of power progression. I'm not sure how I feel about this. Well, I'll have to see how my opinion evolves as we keep going, but not entirely happy with how this is going so far. Oh, that is actually really badass. I love that. Oh, that's cool. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's the creature we saw earlier. Or, I mean, didn't see, but also saw. Ow. Ow. Ah. I keep running into it. Ah. Oh my god. We're gonna lose. Fuck. Ow. Shit. Oh, it goes completely invisible. Shit. Oh, that's freaky. Okay, we have to slide under it. Dude, I fucking shot him in the mouth. Alright, this is bullshit. Fuck that. Are you serious? Whatever. Snap. Okay. Dude. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do there? Like, it's... Oh, okay, so I am supposed to parry it. Haha, there we go. Okay. Alright, go Samus. Get him on. Get him. Get him. Oh, there she is. There she is. Oh, Samus. Such a show off, but I'm totally okay with it. Let's go. Phantom Cloak acquired. Okay, yeah, and that's how we get back there. I see. Got it. Okay. Oh, okay. There's the ship. Okay, and then we have another area to explore. Okay. I'm gonna go left. In true Metroid spirit. Okay, we're not going left.
Samus, your current suit cannot protect you as you explore Cataris. The extreme heat of the lava is too much for it. Under no circumstances should you enter high temperature areas.
Well, this is kind of an awkward conversation considering past events.
The Phantom Cloak can remain active after your aim has been depleted. It will consume your life energy instead. Consider it a desperate measure. Remember, it cannot drain your energy down to nothing. Judicious use of this technique will improve your probability of survival. Okay, so it'll consume my life energy, but it won't kill me. Got it. Oh, man. Holy shit. Oh, and it can crawl inside caverns now. Okay. Ah, shit. Okay. I'm not. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh. Ah, crap. Alright, that death was deserved. I played like an idiot. That's fine. Oh, shit. Okay. Pentacloak. What? Okay. How was I supposed to predict that it would walk that path when, for one, I can't see it on the screen because this is a side scroller? How am I supposed to know where it is after I use the Phantom Cloak? Why does the camera zoom in to the point where I can't see the E.M.M.I? Oh, it happened again! What a load of shit. Okay. Alright. Okay, it didn't let me use my Phantom Cloak. Alright, get your weak shit out of here. Samus? Okay, why can't I use the Phantom Cloak?
Why can't I use the Phantom Cloak more than once? Why? Why? Like, why is that not the smart thing to do? I don't understand. So I can only use it once per detection. That's so weird, dude.
You are faced with overwhelming power. Accept your helplessness.
Accept my helplessness. Oh. Alright then. Okay, Adam. I mean, I guess just the same solution. Don't be cautious, just run through the area. Shh, God damn it, come on. Fuck's sake. This is a little frustrating, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm supposed to study the E.M.M.I's pathways while they're somehow off screen. Like, again, the solution just seems to be just to run through the room. Like, that's it. Just kind of lame. Like the second I get stuck and complacent, I die. Ugh, it's just really frustrating. Like it doesn't feel like I'm getting outskilled or whatever, or I'm like losing because I'm unskilled at Sam or fucking Metroid Dread. It feels like I'm getting killed by cheap shit, which is really obnoxious. And it doesn't even like mean anything. Like the worst thing that this is doing, right, me getting killed by the E.M.M.I, is just booting me out of the room and me losing like 30 seconds of progress. It doesn't really, they're not threatening, they're just annoying. It's come to a point, right, like there's still, like the thrill of it being there, right, and hunting Samus down is still there. That's fun. The thrill of it comes from me outsmarting it, which doesn't happen very often because it feels like I'm getting killed by bullshit. Like right there, how was I supposed to know that the E.M.M.I was in the next room? Like, look there. And all the parry timings are different too, depending on how it decides to kill me, which is fucking annoying. Like, see, if I was on the edge of that cliff, I would have died, right? Because I would have come in contact with its hitbox. And like right now, it's gonna go right back under the vents. So if I were to try and be smart and turn off the Phantom Cloak, because one, it doesn't see me, there's no reason for it to be on, and like try and space out the cooldown, I would get punished for that for some reason, which is weird. Like again, all I lose is just me fucking about and just wasting a little bit of time. Like that's it. That's all I lose. One thing I haven't kind of noticed is none of these the soundtracks really stand out. Like, you know what I mean? Nothing like Brinstar level-esque. There hasn't been really like a solid banger yet, right? You know, there hasn't been really anything like you know, oh, you stepped into Phendrana Drifts for the first time. Here's this wicked piano that makes it one of the best areas in the game, right? Nothing really like that. Kind of bizarre. There hasn't really been any bits of the soundtrack that has stuck out to me so far, which is weird, considering that Metroid is traditionally has some banger soundtracks. I don't know, maybe I'll just have to wait. Energy part. Okay, why is this in the game? I don't like this already. This is stupid. I mean, judging from the icon, it's like a quarter energy tank, which is weird. I'm not sure how that's gonna play. I hate to invoke its name, but that's one of the reasons why I hated Other M. Of the many reasons, but like that one, just like pursuing upgrades for like minuscule amounts of gain, very annoying. Same thing applies to like Metroid Prime 2. Like that game really makes you work for your missile expansions as well. You know, just like everything inside a Sanctuary Fortress, especially in like the underwater sections in Torvis Bog below the temple. Like there's like one or two extremely bullshit missile expansion locations that are like really tucked away that you really have to pay attention to, or just know that they exist. Metroid Prime has one such example of that, but if you really listen, you can find it. It's one of the rooms in Phendrana Drifts where you have to melt it with like the plasma beam or something. But other than that, pretty solid. Upgrades are kind of easy to attain. the puzzles aren't really obtuse for like such a minuscule amount of gain as well. And by extension, I have a Jedi Fallen Order review on my channel somewhere. I'm not exactly... It's not exactly that great. Again, I just compare it to Metroid Other M a lot because it takes... For some reason, it takes inspiration from a lot of Other M. It was just an easy comparison to make because of how they structured the upgrade system as well. You know, it's very incremental, right? And especially for a game like... that takes inspiration from stuff like Dark Souls, yeah? So like with like the enemies doing way more damage to you than you can possibly handle. There's this need for more health and stims and skill points. And so by limiting the amount of force points and health expansions you can get, you're making the game kind of artificially harder in a way. And yeah, I get the whole joke, get good, Badger, but like for those of you who have those thoughts in your mind, it has nothing to do with skill. Like, the game spacing out upgrades in parts of 4 has nothing to do with me being skillful whatsoever. It's again, padding. Let me put those who are questioning that very notion, let me put you into my mindset right now. Or at least try to. Why do I have to come back to the same area at different points in the game to get 4 parts for an item that will eventually give me another energy tank? Like, why would I do that? It's a complete waste of time. Just give me a full E-tank or make a somewhat complex and complicated puzzle to give me the full E-tank as opposed to parts of 4. It's one of my biggest pet peeves about Metroid Other M and Jedi Fallen Order. It's these little tiny incremental upgrades that artificially increase the difficulty of an already difficult game. I mean, like, I suppose I should just come out and say it. It's padding. It's plain and simple. That's what it is. It's padding. You're padding up the difficulty of an already very difficult game by spacing out the last energy tank or 2 for the game, which, even if you pick up parts of the energy tank, those don't even do anything. You have to pick up the remaining 3 to get another E-tank, which you might not get for another hour or 2. And that's basically why I think it's wasting my time, because it really is. These items are completely worthless until you can have the full set. And I have the feeling it's going to be the case here with Metroid Dread as well. I'm probably going to have about half of the energy tanks I need to complete the game by the end of it. And that's only because I would need to go back through the area and pick up parts of health, rather than, coming back through with full bits of energy tanks. And I swear to God, if the Shine Spark is in this game, and, like, say, some of the Shine Spark puzzles include those bits of 4 energy tanks, I'm going to fucking lose my mind. That would be the most bullshit thing about Metroid Dread. Because I could never get a handle on those in Super Metroid, like, let alone, like, anything else, right? It's not intuitive. You have to sort of guess at what the game wants you to do. The Shine Spark puzzles aren't really intuitive at all. I hope they're not, like, say, necessary to the point where they contain like E-tanks or whatever. Like that's what I would define as necessary, because the enemies in this game actually do quite a bit of damage. Like even that first boss, right? Not the E.M.M.Is, mind you, but the big giant lizard thing that we just slide under and parry its tail. Like every single hit it would do would be like 60 energy, and you get hit like a couple times, you die. So if Dread wants to gatekeep additional E-tanks behind what is objectively the hardest thing to pull off in any 2D Metroid game, which again is Shine Sparking, I'm gonna be quite angry about that. Yeah, that's my 2 cents anyway. Oh man, Sam is just like superhero landing. All right, who we gotta kill this time? Oh, it's Kraid! Oh, I love it. Oh, this is great. Oh, we're fighting Kraid suddenly. Burger seems like, all right. We gotta put Kraid in this game. I don't care how, we gotta make it work. Oh shit. Samus doesn't care. He's missing his things in his stomach. Oh, don't tell me we have to, like, go inside him or something. Ew. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I mean, I pressed B to jump off the wall, but the game's like, ah, no, you didn't. Fuck off. Unpopular opinion, or maybe popular opinion. Maybe on walls that limit your mobility, maybe holding in a trigger so it feels as though I'm climbing that wall would be a better solution, other than just having Samus stick to it, because now I'm reliant on the game. Go, Samus! Just going ham, dude. Holy crap! Samus is best girl. There he goes. You gonna talk now, Kraid? Look at her go! Skillfully dodged. Later, nerd. Stress level 100. Okay. How is it possible for me to make noise? I had the Phantom Cloak on. Like, unless it was taking that path anyway, I made a noise, but that shouldn't have been possible because I had it on. I'm also kind of confused about the spider ball or the spider walls as well, because I was under the impression they mostly indicate safe zones for me to hide and use the Phantom Cloak safely, but as you know, we've just seen that isn't necessarily the case. It's kind of frustrating because, again, there's no concrete rules here about how to behave and act around this enemy. Alright, just like, let me just vent for a second as we try to go through this area. I think the E.M.M.Is are the weakest part of the game, which is weird. I know. Just hear me out for a second. They're so low stakes in the game as well. Dying to them is inconsequential. They're merely just a really annoying and obtuse roadblock for the player. Like, dying to them merely just puts you outside the room because of how the checkpoint system works, right? They don't boot you to the last save station, and as we've seen so far, you can't even, like, stealth around them because their movement is so unpredictable. Like, they're literally not human. They can literally bend in and out of themselves to climb certain walls, and they can go through morph ball-sized holes as well. These enemies are so hyper-competent, but then dying to them isn't equally as satisfying either, if that makes any sense. They're so low stakes that dying to them is inconsequential. And any tension that you feel as a player fighting them is completely meaningless. Because dying to them literally means losing an actual literal minute worth of progress, depending on if you either decide to run through the room or use the Phantom Cloak like I'm doing now. This isn't like running through the wreck ship from this isn't like running through the wreck ship in Super Metroid, right? You don't have to traverse the entire map if you die to the boss there, right? That adds to the narrative tension and the gameplay tension as well, right? You're in a scary place in the game, which, again, is backed up by the fact that you need to be careful here. Otherwise, you're gonna have to go all the way back and come back here and try again. Like, they're so low stakes, there's no reward, aside from parrying them, that makes avoiding this enemy worthwhile. They're just obnoxious. Yeah, actually, and even, like, parrying them, or even, like, trying to, like, stop them from killing you is completely meaningless, too. Again, it just boots you out of the room where you just came in. So, like, getting caught and attempting the parry, meaningless. Again, you don't lose anything by dying to these things. This thing is just like so confusing. Like, there's no concrete understanding of how the E.M.M.I works. It's just like a force of nature, which, yeah, it sounds like a great idea in concept, but like, if we're gonna compare this to everything else, like any other enemy in Metroid, like obviously we have to talk about the SAX. Like, no doubt, it's supposed to be that kind of enemy. The thing that makes the SAX such a compelling, I don't know, obstacle to avoid, like an actual force of nature in which Samus has to avoid in Fusion, that thing has all of your powers from Super Metroid. It's like avoiding yourself in a way as well. It's not just avoiding a big giant monster that has Samus's abilities, you're avoiding yourself. Like, there's both a gameplay motivation and a narrative motivation as to why you need to avoid this enemy. Like, quite literally, the hunter has become the hunted, because the SAX, I believe, also has Samus's Ice Beam. And because of her Metroid DNA that was needed to save Samus's life, the SAX has become effectively a predator of the Metroid. And actually, I think therein lies my problem with the E.M.M.Is versus, say, the SAX. I mean, it's a fair comparison to make. I mean, Mercury seems obviously trying to capture Fusion. It's one of their favorite Metroid games, no doubt. But anyway, I digress. But we're effectively fighting the same enemy, something derivative of the SAX in Fusion, but without any of the personality. We're banking so hard on the E.M.M.Is being somewhat threatening that we're kind of forgetting what made the SAX so threatening in the first place. And what I love most about that game, about Fusion, is the opening text, in which I think in one of the first areas of the game, Samus actually says herself that she's scared. That is brilliant, and that really helps sells the atmosphere very well. Call me problematic, call me whatever the fuck you want, but Samus and Metroid as a whole is at its most interesting when Samus isn't as powerful, or wherein she's suffering from some affliction that's either killing her or making her the path to her goal very difficult. Like in Metroid Prime 2, right? The entire Dark World exists to make the atmosphere feel oppressive and alien, right? And the very air is corrosive to Samus's top-of-the-line Chozo suit. Even the Dark suit, which you will have for most of the game, isn't enough to counter the toxic atmosphere of Dark Aether. And like my favorite sort of subversion of this trope, where Samus is actively suffering as she's progressing through the story, as, you know, she becomes the ideal heroine, is in Metroid Prime 3, in which the main narrative focus around the game is the corruption of Phazon and Dark Samus, right? As Samus progresses through the game, she's actively dying from Phazon corruption, but she still keeps on trucking. And that, I think, is one of the strongest narrative depictions of Samus that we've seen so far. Both Samus suffering from what's effectively Phazon cancer and the SAX from Metroid Fusion are existential threats that stay with you until the end of the game. They're always in the back of your mind. And when they're suddenly pulled off the back burner, that makes for some excellent gameplay and storytelling. The biggest mistake Metroid Dread has made so far, and it might be one that breaks the game for me, is that the game gives you the means to kill what is basically an enemy that's derivative of the SAX, right? Imagine if Metroid Fusion did the exact same thing. The SAX would be meaningless. It would be a pointless enemy. It would trivialize every single interaction Samus and the player have with the SAX, because they know at some point you're going to be able to kick its ass. And you can go like, hey Badger, yeah, you can disable the SAX. Well, yeah, that's not the same as killing it, is it? I'm like, sure, you can go, hey Badger, yeah, you can freeze it with the missiles, but that alone, it doesn't kill it. It merely disables the SAX for a brief moment so Samus can escape and get away. And that is almost exactly what Metroid Dread does too at the start of the game. Like, you lose all of your powers to this big bad Chozo guy, and then Samus goes on, gets a super powerful pump and dump weapon for the E.M.M.Is, thereby kind of ruining any sort of narrative and gameplay stakes that we have in regards to what I'm assuming is the apex villain of this game, the penultimate bad guy, right? And it also trivializes the E.M.M.Is as well by giving us this pump and dump weapon that can kill them. And it happens within the first, like, 10 minutes of the game. And because of that decision, it's kind of ruined it a little bit. All the narrative tension and being completely helpless, gone. By showing that these things are fallible is the biggest fucking mistake this game has made so far. In Metroid Dread, which is ironic given the title, like, we are told how to feel, right? Where in Fusion, it slowly builds up the atmosphere of the game. But in a game which has a word derivative of the word fear, in its title at least, We are told how helpless we are supposed to feel. We are told how helpless our situation is, rather than the game using its atmosphere to its advantage to make us feel that way. We are told how to feel by exposition bot. And by exposition bot, I mean Adam. Actually, you know, I think I'm just going to leave it at that for this particular part. We've been playing enough. I'm getting a little bit frustrated about how the game is handling certain aspects, so before I, you know, like, explode or something, I'm going to go take a break. We'll segment this part into something else. But, yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been XBadgerKnightX, and I will see you guys in the next part where we highlight Metroid Dread, all the good moments and the bad moments. I'll see you guys then. I'm out of here, and goodbye for now.